also saying that the National High School Federation has all sorts of courses. They have one for broadcasting. Yeah. Apparently, one of the sections is how to get along good with your sidekick.
Shut up, Ned. Good afternoon and welcome to this special Wednesday afternoon edition of High School Sports as we bring you a field hockey matchup from McGrath Stadium on the campus of Bishop Feehan High School in Attleboro. There's the other Attleboro captain. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich as the Bishop Feehan Lady Shamrocks open up their season against the Attleboro Lady Blue Bombardiers, also opening up their season. That's the Feehan roster, Peter Gobis. I'll give you the Attleboro one later, but we're already on the air. All right, I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Handling our graphics is Peter Bray. Dave Angel on top of the press box on the camera, and Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. Ned, 11 on 11 field hockey back. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, though the 7x7 was interesting. It might not have been a bad choice for high school. Except that I don't think as many girls got to play, which is an important thing at this level,
exactly.
That more people get to play.
Yeah.
I understand the coach for Attleboro is excited to get back to 11v11.
Yes, so. She is. Lindsay Antunes has a lot of seniors on the squad this year. And they're anxious, again, as Ned said, to get back to 11 on 11. There were 5 wins, 3 losses, and 6 ties last year. A breakout season as they surprised the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. We don't have Bishop Feehan's exact record from the last year, but one of their assistant coaches, Colleen Curry, thought they were 1 game above 500 and then made it to their Conference Cup finals where they dropped that game. For the Bombardiers, Ava Haggerty will be in goal. She's been starting since she was a sophomore. Attleboro's 3 captains are Amelia Westwater, who'll play in the midfield, Trinity Harrison, who'll be on defense, Emma Briggs will also be, Madison Ellis, who will be at the top of their 4 triangle formation midfielders. And for Bishop Feehan, their captains are number 5, Grace Klingeman, number 7, Kaylee Shaw, and number 15, Kaylin Lawler. In goal for Feehan will be number 20, Isabel Khalidi. No, that's a lie, that's a darn lie. Sophia Elliott, the senior, will be in goal. And the game has started. Well, I have my head down. Ned, at least elbow me next time that happens.
Well, not much had happened. They just, the ball went. This is, again, one of these many multi-marked fields. It looks like orange is field hockey.
Yeah.
Soccer's always the biggest lines. Field hockey inside, 60-yard wide field versus a football field.
Nice defensive play by Kat Murphy, the sophomore for Feehan, but the Bombardiers get it back. Fighting for that ball for Attleboro, number 11. That's McMahon. She gets it to Olivia Hillman, one of their forwards.
And not only, of course, back to 11v11 field hockey, we're back to real field hockey rules.
Yes.
Like things like penalty corners and all that neat stuff to make it a very different sport than many others.
Nice job by Sarah McNeil, the Feehan senior, to clean up the zone. Now Ava Meehan, the sophomore, trying to move on defensively, but broken up by Amelia Westwater in the midfield, number 7. Quick counterattack. There's number 11, Sarah McMahon. She's playing left side. And this is her 3rd year as a varsity player. Quick restart. So it's 2. Oh, it looks like they are going with quarters, Ned.
Yeah, no, that is now the rule. Starting a couple years ago, moved down from the international level on down. So you have 3 15-minute quarters here at high school level. 4 15-minute quarters. Short periods between them. There are no timeouts because they have that break at the end of each quarter.
Yep.
The higher levels that try to keep the flow going a bit better. Here it's just so the girls always know the same thing as they move up through high school and college.
Yeah.
Field hockey runs with a running clock.
Move that up there. There we go.
Microphone's not cooperating here. And on-the-fly substitutions, with the exception of penalty corners, special occurrences. So fairly different than most other sports we see.
Yes.
In that way. So it can really keep moving.
And a lot of skill required. You can only use the right side of the stick, and we're still waiting for the ACLU lawsuit, as field hockey does discriminate against lefties.
Oh, yes, but, it's I guess no lawyers play field hockey.
Good speed down the right wing for Feehan of Feehan, and nice defensive work by Jordan Croteau, dropping back from the midfield, number 14 in the blue for Attleboro.
So
Bombardier ball.
Right.
Our officials on the far side of the field, that is Ken Diaz. Went to high school in Fort Worth, Texas, where football is religion. Field hockey's just a sport. Our other official on the near side of the field is Paul Semenko from Lincoln, Rhode Island. Also, we had him twice last year as a softball umpire.
Oh.
Playoff game against
Did he call foot faults there also?
No.
In field hockey, as he says, there's only one side of stick you can use. You cannot use your feet to move the ball. There is the discretion of the officials of whether things like hitting a foot is a foul. If they feel it was incidental and things should keep moving, these days they do. There was a time there's nothing but whistles.
Yes.
Not for a good number of years now.
There was an unforced error as Attleboro tried to restart the ball, as my microphone's a bit too loud. There we go. Yeah. So that's a turnover. Feehan will take over 44 yards away from the Attleboro goal. Again, Ava Haggerty in goal for the Bombardiers. Did an outstanding job last season. Madison Ellis of the Bombardiers is featured by Hawksports.com as one of the Bombardiers, one of the players to watch this year in the Hockomock League.
Attleboro's got numbers in.
Mooney trying to cross it in front, broken up nicely. Let's get that Feehan number. I believe that was number 9 for Feehan, Alice Taylor Jr. Whoops. Mooney restarts for the Bombardiers from a right forward position. Nice work defensively by Paige Parento, number 23. As you can tell, that's Bonacorsi, the junior, number 16 for Feehan, but Attleboro with another turnover. Driving to the net is Kaylin Coleman. That's going to go against the blue.
Yeah, another foot.
Yeah. And I think you could hear the wind, Ned, in our field mic.
Oh, yes. Fortunately, the field hockey ball is small and heavy, so the wind doesn't really affect it.
Nice defensive work again by Jordan Mooney. Mooney again. I'm being repetitive, redundant, and reduplicative.
But it's good.
Yes. Gets it in front, cutting to the open spot. That's number 5 for the Bombardiers, Hillman. Swept away by the Feehan defense. Quick counterattack. That was a stick smash from behind. I believe that was Belle Ouellette, the senior, who made that nice play. Steele Attleboro. Driving for the Bombardiers is Jordan Croteau, returning starter. Ned, a lot of turnovers early.
Yeah, I think it's first game.
Yeah.
And that's a 16-yard hit. It went off the end from the offensive attacking team. They're not offensive.
Ooh, weak pass stolen by the Bombardiers,
Right.
Hillman. Driving to the net is Coleman. And that goes against Coleman as she smacked the stick of Feehan's Bonacorsi. Ned, a few years ago when there's a steal by Attleboro's Saban Landers. Oh, remember Landers in the second half of last season. She really came on as a youngster.
So that, I believe, is a 25-yard hit. Because it went off a defender off the end.
Yep.
Field hockey is kind of unique. You can only score by shooting the ball from inside a 16-yard circle around the goal.
Yeah.
Half circle.
Nice steal originally by Kat Murphy, but couldn't keep it in bounds. And Ned, one of the things where you noted the improvement for the Bombardiers in years past, on restarts, the girls would just kind of saunter into the play. And the last 2 seasons, we really saw Coach Antunes get it through their heads. You have to explode into the restarts.
Right. Restarts in field hockey have changed a few years ago.
Yeah.
In that you can, what they call a self-pass, you don't have to hit the ball to somebody else.
Yes.
So it means you just, as soon as you get that whistle, you start going. You take that ball and away you go.
Outstanding.
It keeps the things flowing and can really surprise the defense sometimes.
8:01 to go here in the first quarter. At the quarter break, we'll go over both teams' coaches, both of them with impressive resumes, especially Betsy D'Ambrosia for BF. Bishop Feehan. Just missing the steal was Coleman, but read the play well, didn't she, Ned?
Right, and she's getting right back into it.
Nice steal on the far side, Jordan Croteau. Jordan hasn't been very democratic yet, Ned. We've said her name a lot. And we've already learned there's that sophomore Meehan who can fly.
And down, tacking down the right-hand side, which is the preferred side for field hockey.
Haggerty with her first kick save.
Okay. Cleared it out. Defense kept it moving.
Get my stats ready. On the defensive back line for Feehan, Kat Murphy. That another sophomore has been active. Meehan with the steal. Bombardiers get it back. Inside 7 minutes to go, scoreless first quarter.
Oh, let that go.
Yes, they did. That's number 18 for the Bombardiers, one of their captains, Madison Ellis. Ooh.
Okay, there are limits.
Yes.
I feel like it's not supposed to be a contact sport to the level of soccer even.
Yes.
You know.
Quick restart for the Bombardiers. Nora DeRozier, number 22, just a freshman, moves the ball forward. And here's our first penalty corner.
Yes. You got a mark? This case, a foul by the defending team within that 16-yard space. They can put 4 people back plus the keeper in the goal like that. The rest have to go back to half field, which may not be visible anymore.
Amelia Westwater, one of the captains, will
Insert it.
Insert it. There it is, up top. Great job. Ooh, an elbow to the face of number 18, Madison Ellis. She got her glasses knocked off. It was great acceleration defensively by Mary Daly, number 13, but
called a second corner.
Yeah, the right shoulder to the face of your opponent. That's not allowed, is it?
No, it's not. As I say, this is not a contact sport to the level of soccer even, let alone football.
Westwater getting ready to insert.
Checking to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
It's a delay.
It don't hurt.
Yeah.
So they go to the side now on the insert.
It out.
Croteau. Third.
Another corner.
I believe defensively that was Alice Taylor stepping up for Feehan's third corner. Insert all the way up top. To the right to Landers. Landers gets it through. Shot wide of the net by Marley Young.
Fighting over it.
The freshman DeRozier tries to keep it in. Young fighting for the ball. Knocked behind the line by number 1 for Feehan, Samantha Blett.
Another corner.
Fourth corner.
I think he probably considered that a deliberate knock off the end rather than accidental, so it becomes a corner.
You're much more of a
could have also been a foot in there somewhere for all those people.
No, I think you had it right the first time because that looked deliberate to me. Yeah. Insert up top. Oh, it gets over the stick of Ellis.
But she had some backup, so.
Landers. Feehan defensively will try to counterattack. That was nice work by Harrison.
Good stop.
Yep. For Attleboro, that was Emma Briggs, returning starter on defense, fighting against Feehan's Oulette.
Oh, nice move.
Wow, very pretty move. Again, that was number 19, Emma Briggs. Again, Attleboro is using a 2-4-2 formation. Excuse me, a 2-4-4, pardon me.
Right. 11 players.
Yep. 4 forwards. There are 4 midfielders set up in a diamond formation in the middle of the field. And then 2 defenders back deep, which puts a lot of pressure on the midfielders in the middle of the field to get back and help.
Great effort.
There's the freshman Nora DeRozier, broken up by Feehan's Bonacorsi, excuse me. Good work defensively, DeRozier. Pops over to the stick of Megan Ferreira. Oop, off DeRozier's leg. They play on, though. Nice work by Feehan's Grace Klingeman. That's why she's a captain, number 5.
Officials have the right to just ignore a foul or give advantage like they do. You see a lot in soccer.
Beautiful pass by Landers as she hooks up with Ellis. And they're going to call that foul on Ellis, the basketball equivalent of an offensive foul, as she knocks over Charlotte Wimes.
So he's calling. He's seen it.
2:35 to go, first quarter. Yes, Ned?
No, I just trying to figure. They seem confused about what he was calling, where they should put the ball. But it's just sort of a standard offensive foul.
Yep. Whoop. You know, I thought that was a swing and a miss by Alice Taylor, but that was intentional, kind of a dummy move.
You got to be careful about that. That can be considered intimidating. You know, feel like he has, even though it's in this country mostly a women's sport, it's very gentlemanly rules.
Yes. Boy, Landers with another steal for the Bombardiers. They gave it back, though. Now stepping in defensively, number 7, Amelia Westwater. We called that name a ton last season.
You can't swing your stick to intimidate people. You actually have to let them have a chance at the ball.
Wow. Yeah, you can't box out the way you do in basketball or soccer.
Right.
Down the left wing is Mary Daly.
Ooh, keeps it going.
Daly, a junior.
And, of course, as Paul really loves, there is no offsides.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Siobhan Landers with another great defensive play.
Great.
Bombardiers could have numbers here if they hustled. Great work defensively by Alice Taylor. No, that's a lie. That's Grace Klingeman, the captain, or one of the 3 captains. And here comes the speed of Meehan.
Right.
And Ned said this game, again, is a gentlemanly or gentlewomanly game, so no one from Attleboro is considering smacking Meehan in the back of her knee to slow her down.
Right. It just isn't. It's pretty unacceptable. Though I've talked to goalies who aren't above beyond hitting the player right in front of them with their stick when nobody can see. You know?
Call goes against the Bombardiers. Restarting for Feehan is Sarah McNeil. Shot does not get through thanks to the defense on the back there. And that was Harrison defensively who stopped that play.
Pulling the ball back farther for the restart.
Early in the season, Ned, I think both coaches would like to see better spacing on both of their teams. And there goes my notebook. Whoa.
There goes my water bottle even.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Feehan.
They both try to collect things blowing away and stop watching the game.
Yes. I'll turn down that field mic a little with that wind. Oh, that's coming through our own microphones. And that ends the first quarter of play. We'll take a quick break and then come back and talk about the coaching staffs for both of these teams. After 15 minutes of play, no score on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS Sports. The head coach for the Bombardiers, I believe in her 4th or 5th season, Lindsay Antunes, played goalie in high school for North Attleboro and then went on to Framingham State, where she was a starter in goal for them. Her assistant coach is one of the best field hockey players in the history of Attleboro's field hockey program. Laura Urko graduated from Attleboro in 2005, went on to play at St. Anselm's. And this is her 2nd year as an assistant. She's been a great addition. But listen to this for Bishop Feehan. Their coach is Betsy D'Ambrosia. only a little experience with a game of field hockey. She was a 3-sport captain at Medfield High School, went to Providence College, started for 3 years where they won 1 ECAC championship, 2 Big East championships, and were ranked as high as number 8th in the country.
Ooh.
This is her 14th year as a varsity coach. She's coached at Westwood, her alma mater Medfield, and now her 2nd year here at Bishop Feehan. She was a Tri-Valley Conference Coach of the Year in the past, brought a team to the South, won a South Sectional Championship, and were an Eastern Mass finalist. She's coached 3 teams in the Bay State Games, won 2 gold medals. She's part of the United States Field Hockey Association Futures Program, where she's coached the Massachusetts team at the USFH National Festival. After that, Ned, really hasn't done much at all.
No, it doesn't sound like it. You know, where's the Olympic medal?
Yeah.
You know.
Her 2 assistant coaches, Abby Walsh and Colleen Curry, we were joking before the game how often they have to say, no, Betsy, I don't think that's right. Why don't you try it this way? So Betsy D'Ambrosio and she's a teacher now in the Mansfield school system. Second period action, no score. Driving to the net is Hillman.
Into the circle.
Good defensive work by Samantha Blatt, the sophomore. Boy, 3 sophomores playing well for Feehan.
Right.
McMahon, her shot does not get through as that's knocked away by Lawler, I believe. Nope, that wasn't Lawler, that was Herrick. For the Bombardiers, Paige Parento. Right corner to Mooney.
25-yard hit, or long hit from the 25. Yep. Used to happen from the corner. Now it happens from 25 yards out.
Restarting will be Amelia Westwater. She'll go back up top to Croteau. Nice move, Croteau, but better defense. Kat Murphy. Murphy gets the ball back from Ouellette.
Good defensive moves, though, by Attleboro. One shadowing her, the other one's getting ready in case she moves it inside.
Keeping it in is Kaylin Lawler, one of the captains for Feehan. And Lawler commits the foul against one of Attleboro's captains, Trinity Harrison, on defense. Both teams have moved the ball well, football-wise, between the 20-yard lines, but we only have 1 save so far in the game, that by Attleboro's Ava Haggerty.
Right, and only a couple times has the ball gone off the end from a hit.
Yeah.
So from our attacking hit. So they've been, both defenses have been locking out somewhat. I think Attleboro spent more time in Bishop Feenham's circle than the other way around, but both with nothing to show for it yet.
Bonacorsi. That went up in the air.
I'm surprised they let it go, but
it went off the stick of Westwater, waist high.
Yeah. You're reinterpreting what's a dangerous ball this year.
Haggerty way out of the goal, stuffs a shot by Meany, but Meany backhands it, and that's kept out by one of the defenders for the Bombardiers. I believe that was Owens.
Good roll. Yeah.
I hope a fan was being sarcastic who just yelled, "Let him play," because that's exactly what these officials are doing.
Yeah. If you're unfortunately the target of somebody else's ball below your knees, it's your fault.
Yeah. That's Croteau for the Bombardiers, trying to go up the left side. One hand on the stick, goes back to the Shamrocks. All the way through. Chasing it down for the Bombardiers, Jordan Mooney.
Safe move, put it out.
Jordan Mooney started this game on the right side as a forward. Now she's moved back to the defense. Again, Lindsay Antoon told me first game of the year, she said she's going to start with 2 defenders, 4 midfielders and a diamond, and 4 forwards, but there's going to be a lot of movement.
Right. Still learning how everybody's going to play together.
Players were just assigned their permanent numbers today.
Penalty corner.
First for Feehan, 4 for Attleboro, first penalty corner for the Shamrocks.
Again, everybody from Attleboro now has to get behind the 50-yard line, cannot run forward till the ball is hit on the insertion.
And we'll try to see who's inserting this. What's your number, young lady?
2 inches high, who knows?
I believe that's Alice Taylor. Good hard insert set. Long shot by Klingman, which doesn't get through. Haggerty comes out.
Oh.
I think Haggerty had to make one kick save there. Good work for the Bombardiers, number 14, Jordan Croteau. Shamrocks get it back. Nice cross, broken up by Attleboro's Westwater.
Kept it in.
Boy, it's amazing that last year after watching 7-on-7, this year back to 11-on-11.
It's crowded.
Yes.
And it doesn't need to be, but probably getting faith in what you're going to do. And then
That clear out broken up by Feehan. Here comes attacking Shaw.
another corner. It's a foot inside the circle.
That win against Attleboro's Amelia Westwater, one of their captains. Second corner of the game for Feehan. So last time they had the insert, and then number 1, Blett, kind of bunted the ball.
And now they're changing what side they're going to insert from. I heard the coach yell, other side.
Yeah. Insert goes deep. Nice cross, but a miss hit, but the ball went over to number 5, Klingeman, and her shot was wide. Or in the words of Bob Bucher, just a bit outside. Well, it must have gone off an Attleboro player.
I'm not sure what they're doing. They don't seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah, so it's 25 yards.
So it's a 25-yard hit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was signaling, but nobody was doing it. 25-yard hit symbol's a little bit strange.
Yeah.
You know.
Klingman's pass gets through, swiped away from the defensive zone by Trinity Harrison. That's why she's a tri-captain. Right pad
nice.
save by Haggerty, getting way out to her third save.
Right.
Feehan goalie Sophia Elliott. And you may, whoops.
Stick hack.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to use your stick to impede the other player, especially their stick. So it's very much not like ice hockey.
Yes.
Another thing very much not like ice hockey, the goalkeeper cannot trap the ball.
Yep.
And when they kick it, they got big,
Yep.
padded shoes, obviously, with sort of blunt toes. The ball can't really be raised. So kicking it any distance is an acquired skill.
Sarah McMahon moves the ball 40 yards downfield. Long entry pass. Goes to Ellis, but it's taken away by Feehan's Daly. No, that's not Daly. Excuse me, that's 15, Kaylin Lawler. Inside 8 minutes to go in the first half. Harrison restarts. Trying to get that to the forward, Madison Ellis. And when Ellis can get the ball at that forward,
It moves down the field.
yeah, forward position, she is very, very effective. But the Feehan defense hasn't allowed us to see that yet. Patient work that time by Croteau.
Right. Cross to the right side. This is the attacking advantage.
Yep. DeRozier breaks to the net, but the pass hops over her stick. Going for it is Ellis. Maddie tries a backhand shot. Nice defense by the undersized Samantha Blett. DeRozier tries to clear it in front. Over the end line.
Yes, 16 yards in. Feel like his skill can make up for an awful lot of size.
Yeah.
Because they aren't pushing people away. It's what you can do with your stick.
Inside 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Of course, being tall with long legs helps you get down the field quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dangerous?
Foot.
Oh, okay.
Pop to the stick to the leg.
Yeah. Unable to control that. Kat Murphy. Oh, went off an Attleboro player. I'm wrong again. Murphy will restart. Down the sidelines. There to break it up for the Bombardiers is Briggs. Briggs has it taken away by the sophomore Meehan. Over the end line, nice work.
Oh, he's calling the Porter.
Ooh,
PK.
Isabella, Megan Ferreira got back defensively as well. So now it's 3 corners for Feehan to 4 for the Bombardiers.
I must have caught a foot going in. I did not see that. But then,
Inside 6 minutes to go first half. Looks like the insert's going to go to Blett. We'll try to settle it for her teammate.
Right,
Whoops, it went over Blett's stick. She wanted to settle that for Bonacorsi. Trying to cross it in front was Mary Daly behind the net.
behind that 16-yard. Bishop Feehan is doing insertion pattern closer to the higher level, where you try to just get it out to someone's stick laying on the ground, who then stops it and sets it up for the next player. And you see it at the high level. It's amazing because they'll start swinging over the head of the person holding the stick. Wow.
Speaking of dangerous play. And the wind really whipping now, but now it's going from our left to our right.
Didn't like something. I don't know.
4:40 to go first half, no score.
Not sure what. He wants it retaken differently.
Yeah, Ken Diaz, the referee on the far side from Fort Worth, Texas.
Looks like he took it as a teaching moment. This is what I want you to do.
Yes.
Not really, didn't seem to be a, you did that wrong attitude, just you should do it this way.
You don't think you use the foghorn leghorn, pay attention when I'm talking to you girls voice, do you? There's a flip pass up in the air by number 8, Kat Murphy.
16 yards.
So for Feehan, number 1, Blett, number 3, me, Murphy, all sophomores who've played well. The only 3 sophomores on the varsity roster. Nice play defensively by Feehan's Herrick. There's Madison Ellis. Triple teamed, has the ball taken away by Bonacorsi, but getting it back is Sarah McMahon. And McMahon draws the foul.
Right.
Ellis restarts quickly.
Right.
Moves to the left, gets something on that shot.
Everybody stopped.
Yeah, I didn't hear a whistle.
He just called timeout. So what happened? I wonder.
Clock is stopped with 3:28 to go.
The player's coming off.
Coming out for Feehan is number 11, Charlotte Wimes. Heading in is number 12, Ava Mitchell.
I don't know what happened. I think she maybe got hit.
Bombardiers will restart 20 yards out. Mooney breaks up that attempt, and now Meehan, will try the counterattack.
Ooh, that was a foot. I'd say that was a foot that brought that forward.
Nice defensive work by Jordan Croto that caused Meehan to resort to the foot.
Right. And good work by the umpires to see it.
Yeah. Long pass. The talking heads would say that pass was on a road to nowhere.
Right. Oops.
Whoops. Ball hops over Lander's stick, and now the Shamrocks have a chance. Hard cross, tipped, just wide. Not sure if that was Meehan or Wimes with that tip. Oh, excuse me, Meehan or Murphy. 2:30 to go, first half. It's only the 5th year for Bishop Feehan as a varsity field hockey program. Here come the Bombardiers. They've got numbers. Ellis. Maddie Ellis battling against Bonacorsi. Nice spin to the right.
It's in the circle.
Long shot. Save!
Right.
Big save. Big. First save of the game for Elliott, and that gets a red pen save.
Right. Okay, lifted ball, so coming back out. Whoops.
Again, with my 4-colored pen, saves like that, a right pad kick save. That gets my red pen. Ellis tries to backhand it, ball trickles through. And that'll be Feehan's ball with 1:43 to go. There's Feehan coach,
Right.
Betsy D'Ambrosia.
I know, and you can on the other side.
Whoops, mishit.
Right.
Beats to a steal for the Bombardiers by Parento.
Right.
But once again, Samantha Blett, the sophomore there to clear the zone. And that's off the stick of the Bombardiers, Megan Ferreira.
Good stint, good stick stop.
Westwater. Parento.
And
McMahon tries to tip it through to Ellis, but once again, Blett clears.
foot.
You know, I think Coach D'Ambrosia has Samantha Blett in the right position, Ned.
Right. She's paying attention to clean up those things that are coming in.
Westwater with another steal, but then mishit on the pass. Goes off her foot. Shamrock ball with 35 seconds to go. And that's Paul Semenko from Lincoln, Rhode Island. 24 seconds. They restart it. Out of bounds, and I think this first half will fizzle to a close.
Right. Oh, my God.
There's Meehan. Oh, nice
stuff.
defensive work by Westwater and Croteau. 7 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't like that chop hit there.
Clock still moving.
Get down and take it.
And I think Landers didn't know whether it looked like Landers wanted to shoot and then realized, oh yeah, we got to get it inside the
you gotta beat it
16-yard
within the
circle.
60. Well, you take a chance and hope somebody touches it.
Yep.
You know?
Three saves for Attleboro goaltender Ava Hegarty. One beautiful save with a right pad by Sophia Elliott. 4 corners for Attleboro, 3 for Feehan. Ned.
These are two fairly well-matched teams right now. Both have some clearly highly skilled players. With the 11v11, I think they're still figuring out how to get out of each other's way occasionally.
Yeah.
Which comes with practice. And again, they didn't get that last season to practice it that way. I look forward to a good second half.
So do I. We'll be back with second half action. No score on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
As part of Attleboro's Big Read, a gardening demo will take place in the Rock Garden at Capron Park on Saturday, September 11th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Master gardeners Kathy Garapi and Danielle Kernoyer will host a discussion, Learning from the Past in the Garden, about growing beans, squash, and corn and their importance to Native Americans as well as their relevance today. Kathy will talk about the importance of native plants today and their importance in our ecosystem. For more information on this and other Big Read events, you can call the Attleboro Public Library at 508-222-0157. Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090. On September 16th, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., the Old Colony History Museum in Taunton will host a lecture by Natalie Steinhauer, research coordinator from Bee Informed Partnership. Natalie will share her knowledge on pesticides and their impact on honeybees. The audience will learn what a pesticide is, the diversity of products that fall under this term, and how they impact honeybee populations. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, but the audience can also attend via a Zoom link available through the museum. To contact the museum for the Zoom link, email them at info@oldcolonyhistorymuseum.org.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. PVD World Music will present the 2021 PVD World Music African Film Festival at the Waterfire Arts Center in Providence on Friday, September 17th at 5 p.m. The African Film Festival features shorts and feature-length films produced by African filmmakers from Africa and the African diaspora. The festival will include African traditional music and dance performances. The festival will be screened on a 40-foot wide projector screen and audio transmitter system, which will enable the audience to screen the films from their vehicles. For more information on the film festival, visit pvdworldmusic.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich, longtime field hockey referee and the father of two field hockey players, right? KT, one an exceptional player at the collegiate level, now coaching at Union College.
Yes. Sarah played. She had fun.
Yes, that's like my sister Jo. Oh, I got to tell you my story about my sister Joni. The first year Westboro High School had field hockey, she broke my father's heart. Siobhan Landers with a big play right off the bat. Siobhan was very active late in the first quarter. And again, Attleboro has been very effective getting the ball to the 16-yard circle, but not so much inside it.
Right. But until you get it in there, you can't score.
Yep.
Even more so than usual because it has to be hit from inside the 16 to score.
Landers trying to scoop it into number 11, McMahon, who's sporting a different hairstyle this season. That goes over the end line, shamrock ball. No, Joni was a great equestrian. Very good equestrian, but didn't have that competitive nature that you need for team sports. So we're sitting around the dinner table, and my father says, "Joni, did you have a game today?" "Yeah, it was fun." "How'd you play?" "Oh, it was okay." "Did you win?" "I don't know." "What the heck do you mean you don't know, for crying out loud?" Broke my father's heart.
Yes. The early model of what they claim is all the youth sports now is we don't keep score.
Yeah.
We all know that's not really true, but...
That's right. My father asked first, what was the score? She said, "I don't know." Then he asked, "Did you win?" She said, "I don't know." How the heck can you play in a game and not know if you won or not?
Yes.
But again, I'm one of 7 kids. Joni was the only one of the 7 kids who would have made that mistake. She had a different outlook.
I don't know. Field hockey is a lot less expensive sport to support than a horse.
Yeah, that's true. Good defensive work for Feehan by Sarah McNeil. Backhand pass, didn't get much on that, was Ouellette, and here come the Bombardiers chasing it down as Jordan Mooney. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that was Mooney trying to get it to Ellis, but she was broken up by Lawler. Lawler down the left. Inside 13 minutes to go, third quarter. Pass inside, broken up by the Bombardiers' Croteau. Now the Bombardiers trying to counterattack up the right wing.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Now, I don't coach field hockey. I think they should pass earlier.
Yeah.
They're trying to go through somebody, and it's much harder to go through somebody than around somebody.
Yeah. Oh, you and your fixation on physics, Ned.
And, well, no, I'm fixation on knowing how some people play. But I've talked about this with my coaching daughter, assistant coach, and she trains. She works her players a lot on what they call the yardsticks, the pulls, moving it back and forth the length of the stick. So you come up to somebody and can suddenly shift it sideways a few feet, and rather than trying to go right through them.
Backhand pass.
Ooh.
And McMahon broken up by Samantha Blett, who's been an outstanding defender, keeps it in. Tracked down by Madison Ellis. I'm too loud again.
Yeah.
McMahon.
You conveyed the excitement.
Yes,
we're in
short
the
pass.
circle. We're in the circle. We got a chance. Oh.
Nice pass
Yes.
by the Bombardiers' number 5 forward, Olivia Hillman. But the backhand shot couldn't get enough on that. That was number 19, Briggs. So Briggs has moved up from the defense to the offense.
Feehan subbed.
Mary Daly, the junior, comes back in, number 13. Feehan's gone to the bench more.
Yeah.
That's out of bounds.
Feel like it gives you the opportunity, if you have some similarly skilled people, of having them run hard and swapping them out.
Yes.
Instead of, because of the on-the-fly subs, and they can go right back in again. And
Westwater tries to flip it high, and that's going to be a high stick on Charlotte Wines.
Right.
Quick restart. Ned, they're not giving you enough time to talk.
I know. As I say, there's big efforts made to make field hockey really flow.
Meehan coming down the right, defending her is Croteau. Meehan gets it up to Ouellette.
Oh, good kick save. Nice on the ground. No chance of raising it.
4th save of the game, 1st of the half by Ava Hegarty. And if memory serves, she's a senior, and in her sophomore year, they needed a goalie. And Hegarty volunteered to step up. Remember that?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, and then she screwed up, and she did very, very well, and she's been there ever since.
Yeah. Okay, we got what? Okay.
Feehan restarts with 9:45 to go, 3rd quarter. Good defensive work, Maddie Ellis.
I think the girls aren't quite used to some of the calls and signals, because they don't always seem to position right away when he calls something. Again, his first game of the season.
Yep.
You don't.
Lawler got the entry to Meehan. Meehan gets it over to Lawler. Can't get the long shot off. And they call the foul on Jordan Croteau.
Right. I think a body gave her a shove.
4th corner of the game, so each team has now had 4 corners. This is the first of the second half, though, as we approach 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Insert. Way up top. Meehan bounces to the right. Shot is wide. Best scoring chance, or second best scoring chance of the game, I believe. Yes, number 14, senior Sarah McNeil. Ball was bouncing on her a little, Ned.
Yeah. This is a turf field, better than grass.
Yes.
Not as good as real field hockey fields. Real hockey fields are carpeted AstroTurf.
Yes, the old-fashioned fuzzy cement.
Right. You do not want to fall on it.
Yes.
And at the high levels, they actually water it down so the ball behaves better.
Man.
And becomes less pleasant to play on in October.
When it's cold.
Yeah.
Nice work, Ava Meehan, as she fights through the good defense of Westwater. It's in front, right pass, score! No!
No.
How did that not go in?
I think it hit the post.
It hit
hit the frame.
Right pad save by Hegarty. The follow-up shot off the post, and that leads to a penalty corner. And I'm not sure if that was Meehan or McNeil who had that shot attempt. Here comes the insert. Up top, bunt. Long shot by Bonacorsi. Westwater down for Attleboro, and Hagerty goes down, makes the save. I think she intentionally pushed that over the line, so that'll be the...
Well, actually, no, there was a delayed call. He was giving them a chance to put it in.
I see.
When he put his hand up, it's a delayed call.
I wish they do that in girls lacrosse.
Yeah.
Let them play an advantage sometimes. A lot of times in girls lacrosse, you'll see a player put it in the net, and they'll take it off the board because they were fouled. Up top to Bonacorsi.
Oh, wide. Not sure it was touched by anybody anyhow. But, 16-yard hit. Comes out to 16 yards. Which, if you could see it, was the equivalent of the top of the circle.
Yeah.
But it'd be very hard to see the circle here from the side.
Approaching 7 minutes to go, third quarter. 5 saves for Hegarty of Attleboro. 1 sterling save for Elliott of Feehan. Hillman trying to move the ball forward. She's broken up by Feehan's Wimes. And McMahon just got hit in the right hand with a stick. Tells Coach Antoon she's okay.
Right. One of the quirks of field hockey, of course, you can't use your hand on the ball and such, but when your hand's on your stick, it's part of the stick.
Yes.
So you can suffer.
Inside 6.5 to go.
Again, you'll see some girls, ladies, wear a field hockey glove, which has effectively a padded, protected back of the hand, but no palm really, so they can feel their stick, but it gives them protection. Especially when you're laying that stick down to defend.
Okay. As long as they don't go all Major League Baseball and start using Velcro on those gloves.
No, you don't adjust it. You just play.
Flipped up
Aerial
high.
Okay, and safely done. No. Okay, so
Paul Semenko.
He called that the Feehan player did not give her enough space to play it.
Long pass.
Oh, nice.
Gets through to Hillman. Knocked over the end line by Blatt.
What?
Ooh, that looked intentional.
He called that a long hit.
Yeah.
Interesting. That was clearly intentional. His call. Don't agree, but his call.
Approaching 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Still looking for our first goal.
Yeah.
Westwater brings it back. Oh, knocked down by Ouellette. Foot.
Bounced it into her foot afterwards, though. You can tell by the motion. Let me lift that foot quickly. It wasn't there.
That kind of bounces through. I don't know if that was intentional. Madison Ellis backhand is wide and past the net. You know, I'll say both things for our officials. Closest to us, Paul Semenko. On the far side, Ken Diaz. We've been critical in the past of some officials who don't seem to move much. Yeah. Both of these gentlemen covering ground well, staying in good position.
Oh, yes.
Here's a standoff between Meehan and Westwater. Ellis.
Yeah, that was interesting.
And the sun coming out through the clouds. Yeah. For the Bombardiers, Harrison tries to move it forward, broken up, but Harrison
covers the ball.
Siobhan Landers now to the right. Remember, Landers' brother was on the soccer team last year, and I got in trouble when I called her brother Siobhan a few times in some of the games.
A few?
All right, all right. His teammates
probably enjoyed that.
Yes. Nice steal. That's Westwater. Both teams, Ned, it looks like they're trying to transition their defense to the offense with long passes, and it hasn't worked well for either. Right. That was a great play by McMahon.
There's
over the end line.
They walked back.
Okay, I'm officially getting sick of calling number 1 Samantha Blett's name. I mean that as a compliment, Sam.
You just say, okay, the usual.
Yeah.
You all know who, right?
Meehan can't keep it in.
3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Hey, let's go, Feehan.
Westwater
Again,
flips it up, bunted down by Feehan's Galiti. Ava Meehan for the Bombardiers, Croteau. And again, looking for a quicker pass there, right, Ned?
yeah. So,
Yeah, it would have been good for the freshman DeRozier to move to her right and for Croteau to get that pass off,
Yeah.
sped the field out. Boy, how easy this game is for the press box.
oh yeah, no, we're actually in the bleachers. It's even easier.
But again, in this 11-on-11, the traditional game, spacing is so important. And I think coaching staffs for both schools will be talking to their teams about spacing at their next practice. Here comes Feehan. Getting in there is Meehan, has to try a backhand shot. Nice defense by Jordan Croteau as the call goes against Meehan.
Timeout. But again, somebody got hit. She got hit.
And that's number 9, Trinity Harrison. And again, the players wearing cages in front of their eyes.
Yeah.
I like number 11 for Attleboro, Sarah McMahon. She's got a pink cage.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. That's a requirement of Massachusetts rules to wear the protective cage like that. It's really a lacrosse protection.
Yeah.
It's not allowed at any other level.
Huh.
You can wear clear, form-fitting goggles. You cannot wear cages. It's interesting.
Here comes Maddie Ellis down the right side. Tries to get it ahead up to number 5, Hillman. Hillman defended well by Mitchell, who knocks it away. Hillman gets it back.
Corner.
Hillman was fouled by Grace Klingeman, and this will be the Bombardiers' 5th corner of the game now, but only their first here in the second half with 1:20 to go.
The corners often are considered the best scoring opportunities.
Yeah.
Not as much at the high school level because they haven't got the power to get the ball out fast. On a AstroTurf field with a college-age player, that ball gets out there like a rocket. And then,
Ellis up top to McMahon. McMahon's crossing pass cleared out of there, but Landers has it. Long shot. Right pad saved by Elliott. Over the end line.
16 yards.
Elliott's. And
Under.
to show you what an outstanding job the Feehan defense has done, that's only the second save Elliott's made.
Amazing.
If you talk about scoring chances, the Bombardiers have had more scoring chances, but fewer actual shots on goal.
Yeah. Oh, another corner.
Thought that,
off a foot.
That went off the foot of number 5, Grace Klingeman. Ned, I'm getting better. I saw that one.
Yeah. So this will end the quarter, but they'll run the penalty corner even if the horn goes off. Is my understanding of the current rules. So you don't deny them that opportunity. I might be wrong about that.
Westwater, there goes the final horn. Westwater is in, long shot, tipped away. They continue, and as soon as Feehan touches it, that ends the half, like a delayed penalty in hockey.
Right, or actually as it gets far enough away from the circle.
Yep.
You don't get to try forever in the penalty.
No score after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back with 4th quarter action on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
As part of Attleboro's Big Read programming, the Attleboro Arts Museum is hosting Honoring, an exhibit inspired by Joy Harjo's An American Sunrise from Saturday, September 18th through Saturday, September 25th. Using a range of art disciplines, the exhibit will present interpretation of Harjo's poem alongside reflections of individuals that kept populations going during the coronavirus pandemic. An exhibit reception will take place on Saturday, September 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. in the museum's Otmar Gallery. Gallery hours for the exhibit will be Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
The Elder Dental Program will hold a dental screening clinic on Saturday, September 18th from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. This clinic is for Massachusetts residents and seniors 60 years and older. Participants will have the opportunity to be screened for oral cancers and to receive a denture cleaning. For more information, call 774-203-1326. The dental screening clinic is organized by the Elder Dental Program, a project of the Community VNA.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich, who actually knows what he's looking at. Dave Angel on top of the press box. He hasn't been blown off of these high winds. He's operating our camera today. He'll edit this broadcast later. And Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. I should say the ever patient with me, Jim Jones.
Actually, we assume he hasn't been blown off. We don't know. We can't see. I think somebody would have told us.
Really, Peter Bray or Jim would have run after him. Attleboro in their royal blue uniforms continue moving right to left. Our final quarter of play, both teams have scoring opportunities, but no one's found the back of the net. Right. Landers to the right.
And both teams have made good both defensive and goalie saves on attacks. So it isn't that they can't shoot, it's just things are working. The defense is doing their job.
Sarah McNeil tried to start the counterattack for the Shamrocks. And they'll have the ball. Oh no, that must have gone off a boot because Attleboro gets it.
But it's calling.
This will be Trinity Harrison restarting, one of their tri-captains.
See, that was a good pull move. He moved it around.
That was a nice play by Grace.
Fortunately by the wrong team, but a nice move. Yeah.
Well, both schools were in Attleboro, Ned. It can't be that
That's true, right? And I'm wearing a white shirt instead of blue because I forgot my blue shirt. My double ACS shirt, not my Attleboro shirt.
Restarting for the Bombardiers will be Jordan Croteau. Again, Attleboro coached by Lindsay Antunes, assisted by Laura Urko, one of the best players in the history of the program. I think what was Ms. Hull's name, who was an outstanding player as well, way back when they still used to play in the grass.
Grass field hockey is totally different than turf field
And then, of course, Grace Mayer, one of the greatest scorers they ever had, who was also valedictorian. Inside, nice pass in front, right pad save, shot by Ouellette. Belle Ouellette.
And then moved out by the Attleboro defense. Chance, which is important.
And I'm going to give Haggerty a red pen save on that because she anticipated, it looked like Ouellette was going to shoot, Bell was going to shoot, and Haggerty read it as a pass and got that right leg into the passing lane. Landers restarting. Gets it to the right. Geez, again, that's another time, Ned, where that pass could have come sooner.
Right.
Down the right wing. I believe that's Hillman. Hillman broken up. Go ahead, Ned. Guess who that was? Samantha Blett again.
Who? You sure you know how to say that name?
B-L-E-T-T-E, if it's spelled right.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Shablotnik. I don't think that's it. Pass in front. That's knocked down. Bombardiers going after it. Scooping it in front was McMahon, but no one was home. And clearing the zone was McNeil. Here comes a counterattack with Ava Meehan. Meehan gets by Croteau. They've got numbers. Crossing pass by Belle Ouellette. Up top. Shot. Haggerty kicks it out with her right leg.
She's being very aggressive, very far out.
And I believe Paige Parento originally blocked the shot, and then Haggerty kicked it out. Croteau takes it out of bounds. Yeah, forced out.
Oh, yeah.
Croteau with a long pass to Emma Briggs. Briggs again started on defense. Now she's playing offense. Nice work, 1-on-3. We can hear this.
Calling 16-yard.
And again, that's where the right-handed Briggs is on the left side of the net. And she managed with backhand, using her backhand, Ned, keeping off 3 players.
Right. Yeah, they're not as, it used to be fairly rigidly enforced that you couldn't do a 2-on-1. It's not so much anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be. Don't know what's going on. Some sort of discussion between the officials. Officials are wearing head mics so they can talk to each other from a distance. So he is calling a corner. Table side officials felt he saw a push. Looks from the
Yes, Semenko was explaining to Coach Ambrosia that one of the Feehan players threw a cross-check. So this is Attleboro's 3rd corner of the half, 7th of the game. Madison Ellis, a long shot, but wide. She had a little pepper on that one,
well, yeah, you can call a penalty quarter for fouls that happen outside the circle, outside the 16 yards, if they're blatant enough. As the umpires have that option.
And Coach D'Ambrosia did not seem pleased at first, but she accepted the explanation of Paul Semenko.
Right.
And then probably muttered, "I hate it when the referees are right."
But she's likely to see him again, so you don't want to be too.
Exactly. Landers tries to get it in. Swatted out of there. Who was that? That's number 16, I believe. Bianca Corsi. Counterattack by Feehan again, which can have a 4-on-2 opportunity here. Long pass to Meehan. Can't get it in time.
Off the end.
That long pass, I believe, by Alice. No, but that's Kat Murphy. In the words of Maxwell Smart.
Missed it by more than that much. That ball was moving.
Yeah. Approaching 9 minutes to go in the game. Ball is knocked down and kept in.
Right.
Westwater trying to get it out for the Bombardiers to the right wing. Trying to move it forward.
A stick hack. So Attleboro ball.
Jordan Mooney drew that foul. Landers will restart. The back of the midfield. Cross by Landers. That's Briggs. Briggs broken up. And I'm going to guess that's number 9, Alice Taylor with a deep tan. Croteau trying to fight Meehan for the ball. Yeah.
Didn't run her down quite that much.
Again on Croteau. Ooh, the pass gets away from Meehan. Nice defensive work by the Bombardiers' Ferreira. And I think it went off the left foot of Meehan.
Again, aerial ball. Safely done.
Ferreira.
Good move, good move.
Left side, Briggs. Briggs trying to get it up to Hillman, but it goes to Ellis instead. Ellis on the right side, long shot. Right pad save by Sophia Elliott. Her 3rd save of the game, the 2nd time I've used my red pen.
Right. And it becomes a long hit for Attleboro from the 25-yard line because it went off the keeper out of bounds.
Great scoring bid by Maddie Ellis. Sorry to talk over you.
Oh, yeah. No, that was great. And got into the circle and took the shot.
7:20 to go. Here comes Feehan counterattacking. Meehan swept away by Jordan Croteau. But again, Attleboro's pulled players up into their offense, so Feehan can have numbers here.
Right.
Risky defensive play that worked for a moment by the Bombardiers' number 9, Harrison, as she hustles back. Croteau trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in on the far side by Buonacorsi. Meehan.
Good mid corner.
And that'll be a corner. You can hear the stick smack up here. 6:40 to go. This will be Bishop Feehan's 6th corner of the game, 3rd of the half. Whoops.
Okay. Attleboro's going to sub, but they cannot sub the players till the ball goes. No, you can't do that. Be careful. So one time you can't do a sub on the fly.
Insert, all the way up top, Meehan. Long wrist shot, tipped in front, swept out of there by Landers. Landers again, as it was kept in originally by
yes.
Feehan Shaw. A battle between Attleboro's freshman DeRozier and number 11, Wimes. Bombardiers,
Controls.
Madison Ellis going for a long pass. Hillman trying to control it. Left side to number 2, Coleman. Coleman trying to get it up to Briggs.
Okay, that's
Briggs left side to Kalen Coleman. Coleman one-hands it in front, broken up by Samantha Blatt.
stick hack.
Good end-to-end rush though, Ned.
Oh, yes. Again, it's passing before you get on top of the other person. And
That time I don't think Kalen Coleman allowed the Feehans Klingerman enough room.
right. You have to give 5 yards. They don't have to wait for you to be 5 yards away, but you have to give 5 yards or not get involved.
Madison Ellis with the steal. Kilman back to Ellis.
Oh, no, they wanted to back it up.
I promise this is the last time I'll say this. Well officiated game.
Yeah.
Landers.
Well, hopefully it's not the last time we'll say it, because
Yeah, exactly.
oh no, well, look at that bad call.
And both teams going for long hits now.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the mess for Attleboro was Jordan Croteau, but she's triple teamed.
Right.
Steal by Mary Daly. And I guess she used her foot.
Yeah. Didn't quite look like it, but I will take their word for it.
Ned, we've done 0-0 games before, but I don't recall doing a 0-0 game with this many scoring chances before.
No, and this, I think, pretty good play.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a lot of slow-moving, nothing happening games, unfortunately.
They say in spring training the hitters are ahead of the pitchers in baseball. Well, here the defenses have been ahead of the offenses in this game. Landers with the steal on the restart. I'm sure that didn't please Coach D'Ambrosio, who, if I recall correctly, she had a son here who played football and hockey.
I think it would help this game if they had a few extra balls available.
3:25 to go. Coming in for the Bombardiers, number 23, Paige Parento. Yeah, I heard that one.
Corner. We got an advantage. And back with my daughter, the year she played at UNH.
Yeah.
You go to a game and there'd be balls every 4 feet all the way around the field. And then some poor freshman people would have to go find them all.
And then some unaware fan would step on one and sprain their ankle.
Right.
Getting ready to insert the ball is Amelia Westwater. Westwater to Briggs.
Oh.
Briggs broken up by number 13, Daly.
Another corner. We'll take it.
2:35 to go. 5th corner of the half, 9th of the game. Briggs is up top. To her left is Landers. They go to Briggs. Maddie stops it. Moves back to Coleman, shifting from right to left. Coleman goes to the backhand, misses the backhand attempt.
That's a
Nice defense.
risk.
Grace Klingerman with the defense. Here comes Meehan. Meehan gets it ahead to number 8, Murphy, another sophomore. Murphy tries to cross. Good defense. Madison Ellis coming all the way back. Again, she's of their forward midfielders, she's at the top of the diamond. She hustled all the way back.
And she managed to defend it without getting the ball hit her or anything, so it just becomes a 25-yard hit.
1:40 to go. Great hustle, Madison Ellis. That's senior leadership. Blocked by the right leg of the Bombardiers, Briggs.
Well, I like her stick.
Okay.
The leg would have given them another hit.
Briggs starts very, very quickly. Trickles past Wimes. Pressured by Coleman.
Ooh, good save.
Good job by Coleman. Better job by McNeil. McNeil trying to find Meehan. Stepping in there defensively is Croteau. Meehan trying to get it back. Corner! As we're approaching 1 minute to go.
Take a foot there.
7th corner of the game. Boy, did they put the pressure on.
Oh, yes. This will run the clock out, probably. Time it's done.
Hard insert up top. Bonacorsi. No, well defended by Attleboro's Trinity Harrison.
He's got a chance. He's got a chance.
Parento the other way. No, excuse me. That's the freshman DeRozier with Parento. Broken up defensively by Charlotte Wimes. 24 seconds to go.
With a big hit.
DeRozier. Oh!
Yeah.
That's going to leave a mark. And they stop the clock. They have 7.6 seconds to go. I think they might add a couple seconds. As I think by rule, having to come off is Charlotte Wimes. She got hit in the right cheek with that ball.
Yeah, no, the official's not going to make the call whether she's injured or not. It's up to the coach to make that call.
Here comes the trainer, but she looks fine.
He doesn't seem too concerned.
Miss hit on the restart. It goes out of bounds, and that will do it.
Yeah.
And that will end the game. 30 minutes. Oh, 60 minutes, sorry.
60 minutes.
60 minutes of field hockey for the Bombardiers. 6 saves, 1 outstanding by Ava Haggerty, 3 saves, 2 of them outstanding by Sophia Elliott, the senior goaltender for Bishop Feehan. Ned, final words.
A very evenly matched game. Kind of surprised we didn't see a goal because both were getting down there and working hard. But I think we had defensive players who just weren't giving up when the ball got in that end. They were going to go get that ball and get it out of there. And some great work by a couple of keepers.
Exactly right. Both teams, their defense was ahead of the offense. I think as the season progresses, we'll see some of those offensive skills improve. But you got to go a long way to find a more exciting nothing game than that.
Yeah, no, this has been a pretty good nothing game. And as long as you weren't rooting for one of those teams, it's okay.
All right, thanks to our engineer in charge. Nice to meet you, Owen. Thanks to our engineer in charge, Jim Jones, cameraman Dave Angel. On graphics was Peter Bray. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ned Rich. Thank you for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several